are displaying some amazing pieces from Crochet by Jahvel, and they will allow you to look beautiful whether you're heading to the beach or on the party scene. Just a note to our viewers, this interview is going to be a little different as our guest, Jahvel Lovell Byfield, has lost her hearing. So we will read the questions for you, our viewing public, while the questions are displayed on the screen for her. All right? So take us back to the beginning. What inspired you to start Crochet by Jahvel? And did you ever imagine it would grow into a business? There it is.
Okay, first of all, thanks so much for having me this morning. Crochet by Jahvel started back in 2022, out of boredom, really. One day I was looking up on the internet trying to find a new hobby to do, and I remember my mother, she used to always crochet when I was younger, and I remember one day I asked her, "Mommy, can you show me how to hold the needle?" And that was the actual idea. I think I was in grade 3 or 4 thereabout. That's when I actually started crocheting. But in 2022 is when I actually started doing it as a business out of boredom. My first crochet suit was a pink tank top and a skirt. Yeah.
I gotta tell you, she's a science lady, by the way. So this is, when she says that, she's doing other things. When did you first discover your love for crocheting, and what keeps you passionate about the craft today?
When I started the love for this was when persons keep telling me that yes, what I do, it looks good, and you should try turn it into a business. I'm like, no, I don't really have the time for that because I was working at the time. So after I finished, I got redundant because, not because of my hearing, but because of company restructuring. I started taking it really seriously, and I started getting orders, and then I said, you know what? Let me look up and see if any parties are going on in the area. And I said that parties are going on in the area, and I reached out to persons and asked them if they want, something nice to wear, and they're like, yeah. And that's how it began growing. And then this year, I started reaching out to pop-up shop events, and, gradually going on from there. And then the Health Hair Beauty Expo, that's where I actually reached out to them. And somehow I met someone from TVJ.
Yes.
Yes, and gave me the opportunity to be here today.
I am glad that you are here, Jahvel. Crochet is often seen as a traditional art form. How have you modernized your designs to appeal to today's fashion-conscious customer?
Well, it's pretty easy to memorize the patterns. Like, for example, the hats, these hats, the sun hats, they are really simple and easy to make. The patterns, they go by counting numbers. So once you finish one row, you add another count to the, you increase by increment each time. So yeah, that's how I remember the pattern. Some of them I looked them up on YouTube, and I found patterns for them. For example, this, the jelly bean bag, and this, the seashell.
Cute.
And we also have some over there, the conch shell. Yeah, I looked these up on YouTube and just follow the instruction and get them done.
Your pieces are perfect for summer outings, beach days, and parties. What trends or inspirations influenced your latest collection?
Well, my theme this year is actually summer collection, and I figured that the summer collection should be bright colors, seashells, pearls, So I got into that and I realized that persons actually like it.
Yeah.
Persons actually like the bright colors and the seashell vibe, so I continue doing it and I say, you know what, let me call this my summer collection.
What has been the biggest challenge you faced as a crochet entrepreneur, and how have you overcome it?
Okay, so the biggest challenge I face so far is getting materials, especially getting them on time. In my area, in St. Mary area, it's really difficult to get them sometimes. So I would have to go into Kingston. It's really difficult for me to travel from so far, especially with my hearing loss. Yeah, so that's my biggest challenge. And to overcome, I like rely on persons who are coming into Kingston so I can get a drive to purchase.
For someone seeing your work for the first time, what makes Crochet by Jahvel unique in Jamaica's fashion and handmade clothing market?
Crochet by Jahvel is unique because it started out of a passion for doing it. And not just boredom, but the passion. Overall, I like the creative arts, and I transfer that energy and that talent into doing crochet. I can do other stuff as well, but I express my art through crochet more than anything else.
Beyond your business journey, you're currently raising funds for a hearing surgery through a GoFundMe campaign. Can you tell us about your hearing challenges, the impact this surgery would have on your life, and how people can support your cause?
Yes, losing my hearing, it has been a really painful journey for me. It's been 3 years now since I've been having this hearing issue, and it has been 1 year now and almost a month since I've completely lost my hearing. It has been really challenging, really touching, very life-changing for me. The GoFundMe link towards my surgery, my cochlear implant surgery, yes, it's there on the screen. So the surgery is to reconstruct my hearing. But it will take a while for me to actually understand speech again because it's been over a year now. The longer it takes for me to get the surgery done, it's the longer it takes for me to understand speech again. But I hope to get the funds soon, and I hope to, hear again so I can continue with my career and my education and get my life back on track.
Tell them what you do for your education.
What I do for it?
Yes, what's your science? Tell them about your science.
What I do?
Yes, in school. I'd have to write it for her. But I know Jahvel from Miss Jamaica World, which is why I'm asking. And she's a science girl and a tech girl, very brilliant girl. So if you can help her, do we have the GoFundMe? We can put it back up on screen, please. If you can, there it is. Please, she's a bright, young, beautiful Jamaican girl, very ambitious, and she needs your help. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Just for you, our viewing public, you can use the Seashells 2026 code to get 15 to 20% off selected purchases. So you can support her business, or you can go to the GoFundMe, but she needs your help. Jahvel Lovell Byfield, CEO and founder, Crochet by Jahvel. Up next, we learn more about the Bauxite Community Development Program. Soon come.